Mundy-Turner, if you don't know already. And welcome to a Cuppa with Cath and Jay, number 8. This is our 8th Cuppa with Cath and Jay, where we just sit out on our veranda, preferably
as the sun goes down.
As the sun goes down. We did a morning one once, and we did a afternoon one once, but we then decided we really liked the idea of Friday nights, sunset. At the end of the week, it's just a lovely way to settle and to reflect on the week that was. And we've certainly had a big week. I'm sure you have as well. So please, in the comments, please write how the week has been for you. We'd love to know. It's all about sharing here. Oh, hello to Aaand Turner. Hi.
Good evening, Amber.
It's great to have you.
Good morning, Amber.
Good morning, Amber. Amber is in southern Spain, I believe.
That's right.
Southern Spain at the moment. So it would be around 9 in the morning.
9 o'clock in the morning.
And Claire Boyd in the UK. Hello, good morning to Claire Boyd. It's 8 in the morning
I believe
for
so.
you. So I expect that you guys have got a coffee or some sort of a wake me up drink. Whereas here on the east coast of Australia, we're having a wind down. So this week it was a huge one, an interesting one, challenging. But also there's lots to celebrate. So this week Jay had his birthday. Happy birthday, my darling.
Thank you very much.
Doesn't look anywhere near his 75 years. He's so youthful and gorgeous and healthy.
Having a young wife helps.
But
Apparently.
He looks after himself very, very well. And you've never been, I don't ever think of you as any age,
No,
just being
it's
you. Always.
Saw my doctor on Tuesday, and she was almost euphoric because I'd had some heart scans, and she said that the thing that kills people about the heart and the arteries is that you get collections of calcium within your arteries, and that clogs them up, and then you get bits breaking off and all that kind of stuff, and that's what kills you. And she said in my scans I had 0 calcium. It can't get any better. You can't have negative calcium.
0 calcium. So Jay's biggest birthday present. Please excuse the hoon.
Racing car.
The hoon going up the hill. Your biggest birthday present was that clean bill of health.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're very, very grateful for that. Oh, sorry, darling. And who else do we have? We have Lana. Hello, Lana. Good to have you. And we have Paul Morwood. Hello. Lovely Paul.
Hi, Leanne.
And Leanne Dobson. Hi, Leanne. Missed you last night. And Christy Galois. Hi, Christy. And Christy's giving you a compliment. You don't look a day over 60, Jay.
Well, thank you very much, Christy.
Oh, he's playing, so he can't give me a high five. So since...
and it was also our 30th anniversary of meeting for the first time on my birthday, so that was...
yeah, we found out that each other existed in the world on Jay's birthday in 1995.
Oh my God.
Backstage at Port Fairy Folk Festival, just after I'd been on stage performing with my a cappella trio Sister Moon, and we were like the warm-up act for the wonderful Shane Howard of the band Goanna, very famed Australian singer-songwriter. And so it's Shane really that drew us together, because you were there to see Shane. He didn't know about Sister Moon.
Didn't know about Sister Moon Ensemble at all.
Yeah.
Until I was standing backstage listening to all this incredible singing and the wonderful arrangements of Cath Mundy, which I didn't know at the time. And when she came bounding off stage, I said, that was fantastic. I loved absolutely everything you did. The politics and the humour, the presentation and the arrangements. And she said, oh, that's nice. Who are you?
Who are you? So we only had a 5-minute conversation, but that was 30 years ago, 2 days ago. A month later, I caught up with him at the National Folk Festival, and I hadn't forgotten him. And I wished him a happy birthday, because when I first met him, I didn't know it was his birthday. So a month later, I go, happy birthday. And then I come and see him perform. The first song that I saw him perform is this song. And we ended up singing that at our wedding at the end of 1995. So we're going to sing it for you now. It's It's called
Rhythm of the Universe. I'm dancing to the rhythm of the universe, skating like a firefly on the surface of the night. I am dancing to the rhythm of the universe, and I am flying home. I am flying home. I am flying home. Come see me fly. There's an architect I know who builds castles in the skies. And often I'm astounded by his clear designs on life. So I leap from fortress walls using faith and hope as wings. And sometimes it's brown paper and chewing gum and string, but I am flying home. I am flying home. I am flying home. Come see me fly. I am soaring like an albatross, high above the earth. I am dancing to the rhythm of the my childhood repeated in a rhyme. And the satin drummer beats a soft tattoo upon my skin, and I am flying home. I am flying home. I am flying home. Come see me fly. I am soaring like an albatross, high above the earth. I am dancing to the rhythm of the universe. Rhythm of the Universe.
Beautiful
I wrote that in
song.
1992, I think. Oh my
And when
goodness.
I heard you perform that song, I think I can pinpoint that as the moment where I went, oh, my heart fell in love with you.
Wow.
So we have that song to thank.
We do.
Oh, it's great to see more people are here on the live stream. Welcome to you. We've got Aaand in Holland. Goedemorgen.
Goedemorgen, Aaand.
I hope you are very well, Aaand. Great to have you. And Anne Poor down in Victoria, Australia. Jodie Walker. Hello, Jodie, from up the road. And she's saying happy birthday. And happy birthday to you too, if I recall rightly. It's your birthday as well, around this time. And Paul Morwood says, beautiful song, Rhythm of the Universe.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. It is a beautiful song, isn't it? I've lately been playing it on piano, but we just didn't feel like thank you. We didn't feel like hauling the piano out on the veranda today. We're a bit exhausted from the week. Actually, we had a near miss with a tropical cyclone, so all of us in the southeast and northern New South Wales area, southeast Queensland, northern New South Wales, so called, we have been going through it. It's been a roller coaster of a week. Most of us have had power outages for days.
Some of us have been flooded.
Some of us have also been flooded.
Thankfully, we're on the hillside, so we haven't been.
We haven't been flooded, but areas around us have been flooded. So we're all thrown into a bit of a state of disarray, but we were very lucky that the cyclone didn't hit as a cyclone. It de-escalated itself and just sort of sat as a low pressure system and dumped a lot of rain on the area. The Gold Coast has taken an absolute beating. It's only, within an hour's drive from us, less.
Yeah, the beaches have been
been hammered.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how not having electrical power for, I think here at our house it was only 52 hours that we had no power. But it really...
Some people have been without it for 11 days.
Well, we'll be by the time that Energex get it back.
Yeah.
11 days without power.
That's a long time without no fridge.
It's really difficult, even if you've got a generator, because a generator can only do so much.
Yeah, they usually have about 7 hours of fuel in them, then you have to replenish them, so they've got to stop at some point.
Yeah. After 3 days, I'd had enough of not having power in a house that was designed to run with power. We know how privileged we are, and we're certainly not taking it for granted now.
Hey,
it
Jen
really
and Pete
reminds us.
Down there in the New South Wales.
Jen and Pete down in New South.
Fantastic.
And Rianne saying, "Hi dear distant friends, so good to start my day with your beautiful rhythm of the universe. What a beautiful song and harmonies." Thank you, Rianne. Great to have Jen and Pete here. And Sue. Hello, lovely Sue. How are you? Jen saying hi from Crescent Head.
Right, Crescent Head.
Anna Gillians is watching in the UK. Good morning.
Good morning, Anna.
Oh, so Jodie's birthday's coming up on the 20th.
Okay.
I know Paul's is on the 19th.
Still a Piscean.
You're both Pisceans then, aren't you? Still, just. Martin Jones, good morning in the UK. I've got to get up now and go to work. Shall I pull a sickie and stay and listen?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, just be late for work this morning. Stay and stick with us and have a bit of a slow morning. Oh, Christy's saying to Rianne, Goedemorgen, Vanine. I don't know how to speak the rest of it, but you're saying hello to Rianne in the Netherlands. That's lovely. Yes, Christy's originally from the Netherlands, but been living in Australia a long time, haven't you, Christy? Jen, Leanne's talking to Jen. How did you fare at Crescent Head and how is your house? Yes, so Jen and Pete were not home for the cyclone. They were down further south. And it's worrying to not be home for a cyclone.
I think their son Clancy has been around there.
Yes,
though, so
Clancy went and checked out your property.
I think the property's okay.
Battened it down.
Yeah.
Yes, Jodie's just in the cusp of being a Piscean. Jen says, all good, terrible weather for a week, but no problems. It's gorgeous and there's still no baby. Yes, Jen and Pete are down there waiting the birth of their daughter's first child.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Lots of expectation happening down there, and apparently Jem is looking absolutely
she's
wonderful
glowing.
and in the peak of health for the baby. So that's just fantastic. All right, what are we going to do next, please?
Well, the other, apart from having a nearly cyclone and flooding and no power and a birthday and an anniversary, 30th anniversary of meeting, we have also launched a single this week.
That's right.
There's just so much happening. But we're very, very pleased and happy that we've been able to release a second single from our new EP. The EP is called Millard Pop Top 74, if you weren't aware. And the first single was that title track. The second single is this one. It's called No Words. So it's now available on all the main digital platforms, Spotify and the like. So please follow the link that I've put in the top of this post. There's a link to it on Spotify, Apple Music, and all of those types of digital platforms. And if you could please help to spread the reach of our music by going to your favorite platform and clicking save on the song, saving it to your own music library, and then sharing it with some friends, then we would be ever so grateful.
We would. And we also still got to try and bring to people's attention the
we'll talk about that after the song,
fundraiser
shall we?
for Gaza. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. All right.
So the song was inspired by the grief that was in my heart, thinking about the children of Palestine and what terrors and horrors they have been going through in the last year and a half. And this song just poured out of me. I was in the shower and I was just thinking about those children. So this is dedicated to the children of Palestine. It's called No Words. I'm going to sit down.
No Words, released on my birthday, in fact.
On your birthday, on Wednesday. But you can download the whole EP from Blue Shamrock Music, and we'll talk more about Blue Shamrock Music later, but thank you very much for holding space for us while we sang No Words. I wanted to acknowledge before we go any further that we are on Yugambeh country. The traditional custodians of this very, very land where we live and work are the Yugambeh people. And in Yugambeh language we say
Jingari,
Jingari,
Jingi Wali Walu,
Jingi Wali Walu, which means G'day, how are you in Yugambeh language. We've got views that reach past Yugambeh country here. We're looking out to the Darling Downs in the west.
Amazingly, an 85-kilometre view out there.
There is a huge view out there. You can't see it that clearly on that camera, but we have some really beautiful, there's some fantastic ex-volcanic mountains on that sort of layers, a few layers of them on that horizon.
Part of the Great Dividing Range.
And we're very lucky to be here, so we thank the traditional custodians for looking after this country for tens of thousands of years and many, many more generations of people. They are still here. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Sovereignty was never ceded.
Absolutely. All right, we might get on with...
Can we talk about the sea and Gaza?
Oh, I must do that. Okay.
I'll go and get the pub thing.
Oh, he's got to go and get the... So, of course, we are horrified by the genocide that's happening in Gaza, and there are a number of fundraisers going around, and we're going to be playing at one.
Yes, we
on
are.
the 5th of April.
This is organised by a wonderful artist who's also a friend of ours. She's a visual artist. Her name is Catherine McLeod. And throughout what's been happening in Palestine, Catherine has been responding through her art and has over 100 pieces of art in response to the situation in Palestine, responding with her artist's heart and her mother's heart. So she's organised a whole weekend fundraiser for Limbs of Hope. Limbs of Hope are raising money for the prosthetics for the children who have lost limbs. The highest, by far the highest amount of children in the world with a need for prosthetic limbs are in Gaza, and that has not been by accident. That has been through the most terrible travesties of what's happening there. So I'm not going to say particular words just in case we get kicked off, but you all know, you're all aware, we need to concentrate on supporting these children to get on with their lives. So Limbs of Hope is what we're supporting through this fundraiser. It's called Seeing Gaza, and it's on the 5th of April. Saturday is when we're playing, but there's a whole weekend of stuff. Friday night is the opening, the grand opening. There's art for sale. There's a lucky door prize of an amazing work by another artist called Brandy Salmon. Sculpture, yes, sculpture. There's all sorts of beautiful things. And on the Saturday night, there's a concert, and we are one of the wonderful artists playing. Oh, we're one of the wonderful artists. We are one of the artists with other wonderful musicians playing. So we've got Sophie Nishizawa, I'm getting it right. Yes, Nishizawa, Sophie Nishizawa is playing, Phil Monsura is playing, and Pig City Censored is playing. So we can't wait. It's at Vacant Assembly Gallery at 266 Montague Road, West End. Hope to see you there. Hello to Ritza, how are you?
Hey, Ritza.
Wonderful musician and singer who I know from high school days.
Letitia's here.
Letitia is here.
Hey,
hello,
Letitia.
Letitia and Andrew. And Sue is saying, I just love it. Can I share it with the manager of Radio 101 FM?
Please. Terry
TJ Blacker. Yes, of course, Sue. Yes, we'd love more people playing No Words on the radio. It would be great. Jen saying, fantastic, Cyclone Alfred can't stop you, pair. It hasn't stopped us yet. We live streamed on Friday.
Yes, we did.
Last Friday when it was threatening to arrive.
But it was indoors. We went
indoors.
On the veranda, that's for sure.
Yeah, we didn't do it out on the veranda last time. All right, what are we doing now?
I think Lucky Premonition, don't you?
Ooh, I thought we were going to finish with that one.
Oh, we could do, yeah. What were we going to do elsewhere? We're going to do, Falling, okay, all right.
Yeah, another thing
so,
this week.
Some other things that have gone on this week. 2 city councils locally to us have both announced that it is now criminal to become homeless. And they are tearing down the tents of people who are living in the parks. Mainly they're living in parks because they can't afford rent, because the rental prices have gone so incredibly high. Rental prices have gone that high because of a response by landlords to the high rates of interest that the banks have been charging to try to get us out of inflation. And that hasn't worked particularly well, but of course it has driven to a lot of people to homelessness. And some of them were given accommodation during the cyclone, and as soon as the cyclone was finished, they were kicked out to find that they are now unable to be on site in parks because it's illegal to do so. So we've been looking at some of the news items about people who are contemplating suicide and don't know where they're going to go, with even if they're managed to keep their tents that have been ripped up by the police.
There are some really good charities that are supporting homeless people at the moment, people experiencing homelessness. So please look at donating to one of those charities if you are in the financial position to do so. Because it could be any of us who can't afford the rent and end up camping in a park.
All right.
So this is our song about that situation.
It's about that situation.
We released it on our new EP at the end of the year, and it's called
Falling.
Right. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like living in the city. I don't like living in a tent. But the government's fighting inflation. Apparently that's where my job went. And now they push the interest rate so high, I can neither buy nor rent. And minute by minute, hour by hour, I'm falling farther behind. Living in the shadow of the go-between bridge without a ticket to ride. Ticket to ride. The big boss of Woolies gets $8.4 million a year, maybe a little more. His new low prices mean I can no longer afford to shop at his store. And minute by minute, hour by hour, I'm falling farther behind. Living in the shadow of the go-between bridge without a ticket to ride. Ticket to ride. And I'm falling, 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 falling farther behind. You call me a bludger, but I'm filled with confusion. Here's an unemployment minor. Your big solution. If I get another job, will that be fuel on the fire? Another excuse to push those prices higher. No, no, no. Modern economic theory says there's a less blunt set of tools. The way to make us homeless, hungry, and poor. If only they'd alter the rules. Increase child welfare, yeah. Tax a billionaire a ton. There's far fairer ways that we can avoid sinking this ship of fools. And minute by minute, hour by hour, we can make up for lost time. Get everybody on the go-between bridge and give us all a ticket to ride. A ticket to ride. And I'm falling, 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 falling farther behind.
Falling.
Falling! Woo! We got to sing that just under the go-between bridge a few months ago.
That's true,
actually,
yeah,
when
there's
we were still learning the song really, and we wanted to practice it a bit more, and we wanted to go and sing it in the place that inspired Jay to write it in the first place.
Yeah, cycling down underneath those bridges down there that go between the Carilpa and the next one to it, the William Jolly, and people were camping underneath there because they'd become homeless, and it seemed a real sort of irony to me that I was riding past some of the most expensive real estate in Brisbane, and there were people who couldn't afford to do anything but sleep in a tent on the sidewalk. So that kind of drove me to write that song, and it's dedicated to anybody who is homeless tonight. Okay, I think
Jenna's giving us a compliment. She said, "You so are wonderful." You so are wonderful. Thank you. Dominique is watching. Hi, Dom. Hi, Kathy. if Kathy's there also. And Christy says, sad that the Gaza fundraiser on the 5th of April coincides with Bug Fest, a fundraiser to keep the bug alive. We didn't know about that fundraiser.
But it's,
that is a great thing that is happening.
yeah,
But,
the Bug Fest is on, and we actually said that we might come down there and play. So it actually does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in the evening, and we're going on at about 5 or 5:30 at the
So
fundraiser.
we could come on after.
We could go down there afterwards.
Oh my gosh, the 5th of April is going to be a very busy day. I'm also going to be performing that day at a conference for people with the type of brain tumour that I have. And it's the first time I will have been performing for them. Yeah, because I'm in the early stages of writing a cabaret about my experiences as a brain tumour patient and the changes that it's made to my life and the things that I've realised about myself and the gifts that I have received from it. So yeah, I'm doing that in the afternoon at the hospital. There's a conference room at the hospital where I'm going to be performing to the Queensland group of Acoustic Neuroma Association of Australian members.
Wow.
Then we're going to be going to the Seeing Gaza fundraiser,
and
then we're going to the Bug Fest.
Depends if they need us.
Woo.
They've probably got a lot of people who are playing anyway. But anyway,
We'll be there to support the Bug because the Bug is one of Brisbane's best live music venues. Always fantastic acts on there every single Tuesday night, and we have loved being at many of those nights.
Yeah, definitely.
Dominique is saying, bloody banger of a track, that one. Oh,
on you,
thank
Dom.
you. And there's a love heart from Amber Turner. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Amber. Glad you enjoyed that.
Thank you. And Paul is saying prosthetic. I think I've missed something earlier about the prosthetic. But the prosthetic limbs for the children of Gaza. That's what we're raising money from, for Limbs of Hope.
Yeah.
If you can't be there on the night, I'm sure you can still make a donation to Limbs of Hope.
Yeah.
Paul said there used to be a charity that were collecting plastic bottle tops for making prosthetic limbs. Ah, that is interesting. So they actually make the prosthetic limbs out of the plastic bottle tops, Paul? Is that right?
Got some kookaburras.
Can you hear the cookers? Did you all hear the kookaburras?
Yeah.
They're getting ready to go to bed and they just were laughing.
I think we should do Lucky Premonition now rather than doing anything that was any more political just at the moment.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because we've got a very political
We've
song
got a
coming
brand
up.
new song.
Brand new song which I finished writing this afternoon.
And started it yesterday. And also we have a special guest who's going to come and join us in playing it. But we were going to do it now. I think we should do it now.
I think we should do it
Yeah,
now.
he's waiting.
Oh, he's waiting in the wings.
Our special guest is waiting. Our special guest is our son Joshua, who's just started learning to play guitar in earnest, and only like in the last 2 weeks picked up bass guitar for the first time. So he's only, I think he's played bass guitar in 2 songs in the last week. That's all he's done. But he said he would like to give this brand new one a go that's just been written. So welcome, Joshua.
Welcome, Josh.
He's never performed with us ever in his life.
No.
Hi everybody. I'm very nervous.
Josh. Yeah, don't be nervous.
Don't be
Everyone
nervous.
here is very kind, and
Yeah.
this is just relaxed and casual veranda session here.
You
It's
don't need to tune it
it's
up.
not a
Yeah,
you've
it's
got
not a
it.
concert.
It was underneath Mom's laptop.
Oh,
right,
sorry, you
That's
got your
okay.
control.
All right, you got that.
So yay for Joshua, A, learning the bass for the first time, performing on it with us, and B, playing on a brand new song. This is the debut of this song, so none of us really know how the song goes yet. Well, we know how it goes in general, but we're still
general.
learning it.
In general.
We are learning it
It's going to fall off
ourselves.
the back if you're not careful. That leg down, leg at
I
the back.
think that it's okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Oh, let me... Oh,
That's it.
how's that? Can we see...
I can't see Joshua now, I don't think. Oh, yes, you can.
Can
There
we
you go.
see Josh?
Yeah, we can.
Here he
We can
is.
see him.
So there's Joshua. He's got the cello bass. This is the Paul McCartney style bass. That's Jay's studio bass. Jodie's saying hi. Christy's saying hi. Kookaburra Cath, says Paul. Yes, I used to do a Kookaburra impersonation. And yeah, people at Paul are saying hi to you.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
and also,
everybody.
hi to Lana, my friend who is watching.
Hi, Lana.
Hey, Lana. All right.
Let's see how we go with this brand new song. It's about somebody that most of us have been pretty appalled at in the last few weeks. I've been appalled about him for
first
years.
elected, let alone now. But anyway.
But it just seems to get more and more appalling. So this is about the orange dump.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get him out, get him out. We can't afford to wait. Get him out, before it's all too late. Get him out, before he does something worse. Get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. He's robbing the poor to give to the rich, to keep himself in power. He's lying, racist, misogynist, thinks that he's the man of the hour.
I think we can't see the words.
Okay.
His ego is as big as a mountain. His ambition is to rule us all. With his weapons and his money and his bullying ways, it's time for Trump to fall. Get him out. We can't afford to wait. Get him out. Before it's all too late. Get him out. Before he does something worse. Get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. He's dismantling your constitution. He thinks that he's above the law. Get him out now before you discover you can't get him out at all. Who the hell is Elon Musk? Nobody elected him. He's just the world's richest fascist, bankrolling Trump in his latest sin. Get him out. We can't afford to wait. Get him out. Before it's all too late. Get him out. Before he does something worse. Get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. Trump, Netanyahu and Putin, criminals who should be in jail. Birds of a feather flocking together. Let's run them all out on a rail. Get them out. We can't afford to wait. Get them out. Before it's all too late. Get him out. Before he does something worse. Get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. He's Robin Hood in reverse. He's Robin Hood in reverse. One more time. He's Robin Hood in reverse. Get him out.
Well done, Josh.
Well done, Joshua. Wow. How did that feel?
Fun.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting kicked off now.
No, you're getting kicked
No,
off
you
there.
can stay.
You can stay. No, you can
He
stay.
can stay. He's
Just doesn't know any more songs. That's all
I
at the
don't.
moment. Yeah.
Well done, Josh. Yeah, he scares me to death too. Sue says, worst case scenario is World War III. He scares me to death. I feel for my rallies in Canada. I know, he just wants to annex everybody by the sound of it, which is just outrageous. When will you release this song, says Christy? I don't know.
We haven't talked about that
We
yet.
haven't
Christy.
finished. We really haven't finished writing it. It's still in process.
Yeah.
I find that when we've got a new song, we need to sing it in public a few times,
2 or 3 times,
to sort of
yeah.
to find its true
Ground.
path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So that's the very first time we've ever done it.
World premiere there,
And
guys.
Joshua just did an amazing job on bass. Well done, Josh, being a new player and playing on a new song in public in front of all these people.
Yeah.
You are
Hi,
just
all
so
these people.
amazing. So hi Victoria Wolf, it's great to have you here. Who else do we have? 100% says Paul. Amber says, brilliant, send that one to the radio stations. Yeah, thank you. And Dom says, oh, we loved it, you cuties, amazing song. Go Joshua, nailed it. Getting lots of loving there, darling. You're also kind. MT featuring Little J. He ain't that little.
No, he's taller than the bigger J.
Yeah, he is. I guess we're using the term little ironically in that way.
Yeah.
Well done, Josh.
I'm wider than he is, but he's taller than I am.
Oh, it's so nice to have you there, Amber. What a treat.
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, so what are we doing next?
Well,
What?
you want
Oh, because it's Jay's birthday, we wanted to sing happy birthday to him. So stay for that, Josh. We've got a little bit of birthday cake left. Yeah, look at that. There's 2 slices. I bought this cake for Jay for his birthday at a time when all the shelves had no bread and no milk at the shopping centres, but they did have one cake. There was 2 cakes left of this one type of cake, and it was this cake that was made up of how many different cakes? A slice each of 8.
8 different slices, and they were all of them delicious. There's only 2 left.
There's 2 slices left, and Jay's birthday was only 2 days ago. We have had visitors. There's been a few teenage
and we
visitors.
offered one piece.
So, yeah, I'm going to light the candle. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Woo.
Will it work? Will it work?
I'm going to
Will it
light a
work?
candle here, and
Here
we
we
can
go.
all sing happy birthday to Jay. A little belatedly, but still, it's within the week, so
That's
I
the
think
way.
birthdays should always be celebrated for
That's
more than
right.
a week.
Yeah.
Here we go. Happy birthday to Jay. Thank you, move it that way. Happy birthday to Jay. Happy birthday. I'd like to come back there. Jay. Happy birthday to Jay.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hey! Don't fall
Come
over
on
that
in,
again.
come in. I'm getting dizzy.
You're getting dizzy. Sit
Yes. So would you?
down. I've made a wish, but I can't tell anybody what it is, otherwise it won't come true.
Well, I hope that it does come true.
I hope it does come true too. That would be lovely. All right.
I'm sorry that we can't share a little taste of the cake with you all, but just imagine it. Just imagine this is really yummy.
You're torturing them. Don't do that.
Torture.
So bad, honestly. All right.
Who misses out? Who misses out, says Lee.
Oh, I've already eaten enough of the cake.
Joshua thinks that he's had enough cake.
He's had 2 pieces or 3? Can't remember.
2, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all right.
My mum and I shared a piece because we didn't want to eat too much. We were full from dinner. Liz Buckman, hello
Hey,
Liz.
Liz.
Liz says they look delicious. Enjoy.
They do look-
Thank you.
They taste delicious, Liz, I can tell you. They're absolutely fantastic.
Oh, Victoria's saying, beautiful birthday song. I turned it up so David could hear it for his birthday today. Happy birthday to
Happy
David.
birthday, Dave.
Hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Hip hip hooray, says Paul. And pops of celebration from Amber and from Sue and from Christy and Letitia. Thank you. And Leanne. Thank you all of you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so
Appreciate
we're going to
it.
do one last song before
Okay.
we finish off our live stream. Thanks,
everybody.
Josh.
See you
See
later,
ya.
Josh. Thank you.
We're going to do the song that's about our meeting 30 years ago. We wrote this just a year ago. Exactly a year ago, actually, we wrote this song
It was, that's
on our
right.
29th anniversary of meeting.
Yeah.
So it seems apt to sing it.
Sing it tonight.
It's also on the EP.
On the EP.
It's on the new EP. So
The much
please
mentioned EP.
download our EP from Blue Shamrock Music. You
Yes.
can get all 7 tracks. There's Falling, there's No Words, there's Millard Pop Top, there's Joshua. the
War is
song
my business.
We wrote for Josh, War is My Business, which we didn't do tonight.
No.
This one and another one that I've forgotten. Dance Hall
Dance
Days.
All Days, yeah. We
Dance
might try and
Hall
do that
Days.
one next week. I
Yeah.
miss doing that one. It's a lovely,
But
lovely
this one's
song.
called
Lucky Premonition.
Lucky Premonition, because when I bumped into Jay watching my performance at Port Fairy Folk Festival 30 years ago, I did get a feeling that there was something was happening. There was definitely an idea. There was like a what you might describe as a premonition. And obviously it was a very lucky premonition, because here we are 30 years later. We've been very, very blessed to have our life making music together and making a family together. And I'm so grateful for you. I'm glad that I met you 30 years ago.
Me too, me too.
So this is all about that moment, lucky premonition. How does it go? Oh yeah. When I first saw you, I had a premonition. I had a premonition. A lucky premonition. When I first saw you, I had a premonition. My premonition told me it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. My premonition says it's gonna be alright. When I first talked to you, call it intuition. Call it intuition. Let's call it intuition. When I first talked to you, call it intuition. My intuition told me it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. My intuition said it's gonna be alright. I've learned to trust my feelings. Well, the heavens steered you wrong so far. When I first kissed you, I had a vision. I had a vision. Such a lovely vision. When I first kissed you, I had a vision. My lovely vision told me it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. My lovely vision said it's gonna be alright. When optimism hits the ceiling, sometimes it keeps you up at night. Oh, but since I saw you in that moment, it's always been more than alright. 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 Trusted my intuition. Yeah, much more than a suspicion. My lucky premonition. You and me, we're more than alright. Thank you, my darling.
Thank you.
It's been such a privilege and a pleasure to make music with you all these years.
All these years.
All
my
the things
goodness.
that we've done, all the adventures that we've had, the good times and the bad.
Oh, Lord.
We've had lots of challenges to go through.
We've had a few.
Every
Well,
life,
that's all right.
every life does, but we feel very, very blessed. Thank you for being part of that, being part of the blessings, having friends and community, and you as our family is definitely a huge part
Definitely
of the
a huge
blessings
part
that
of
we
all that
feel.
blessing. Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. It's,
Yeah, thank you.
we're going to do this every Friday that we can. because gigs around Brisbane are a little bit scarce, so we figure that the best way to keep in contact with people is to
put on our own little live
put on
stream.
our own little live show every now and then, every Friday night. And
Very,
why
very
not?
relaxed, and we like that. It puts less
We do.
pressure on us.
Yep.
To just say, yeah, we're just having a casual get together on the
Here's to
veranda. So here's to you. Yes, cheers. Mwah.
Yum. All right, and hopefully we'll see you either at choir or at the sing-along on Saturday.
The choir is having a sing-along tomorrow, which
Yep.
will have an Irish St. Patrick's Day theme.
So,
So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and then we've got choir again on Monday.
Monday, and then if not with those two, we may see you again next Friday. That would be
Yes,
lovely.
we'll be definitely doing this again next
And
Friday.
hopefully, Amber, I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll catch up with the comments and reply to people later. Mwah.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Bye.